Hi, Taurus. Welcome to your weekly reading. I'm Jude. Remember, these readings are general, so they may or may not resonate, and that you have free will. So, whatever the cards or the messages are, you decide what you do with that information. All right. Now, this is for the week of the 13th of February. And to start with, we're just going to look at what's been going on for you, Taurus, what's been happening for you, what's been going on around you. Then we look at the week of the 13th of Feb, what challenges there might be, and what might be coming in to help you. All right, so this is a reading for Taurus, please. What's been going on for you, Taurus? What energy have you been in? All right. Okay. So, Taurus, what I can see here, we've got the Chariot, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Death card. So, and underneath we've got the Magician, which okay, and I just got told these need to be on the table. They're messages that I sometimes get. Right. Well, four big major cards on the table, Taurus. So, I feel like you've been in a very big energy. This is about you working through and creating, working very clearly and quite, I'm hearing like doggedly, determined in moving forward. The Chariot, the Eight of Pentacles, Death, the Magician, and the Star, which are the ones that wanted to come out as well. So there's a really strong sense here, Taurus, of you moving forward with your inner determination, and you're doing the work. You're very head down on the job, I feel, about this change that you're wanting to bring into being. And it's a change and a transformation in your life that you're very clearly focused on and working with intent. You know, the Magician talks about when we have clarity and action and we match it with our intention and our internal energy, we can create things potentially. This is something that's a dream that you've held, I feel, for quite a while and have been quite focused on. But you're actually doing the action here and really very clearly internally focused now on what it is you need to do to bring this into being. Does that make sense? Very strong, powerful energy here, Taurus. Right. So if that's the energy you've been in, what is the week of the 13th of February like for you then, please? What's the week of the 13th of February looking like for you? Okay, well, I'm glad the Ace of Cups came out at the end there. All right. So this week, starting the 13th of Feb, we've got the Three of Swords, the Five of Pentacles, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Ace of Cups. So I feel actually, Taurus, this is still got a very positive vibe to it, because what I've got here, what the feeling this is giving me is that the Three of Swords talks about some thinking that's caused us some emotional pain, but it's healing this. And the Five of Pentacles also talks about moving through a challenging period, or even potentially a period where there's been some grief. But you are moving forward. It's as much as you might feel like there's challenges and difficulties and it's emotionally challenging, is the energy that I'm seeing here for you in the cards. You are moving forward and this is beginning to heal. So it's like with this focus and this clarity, it's like you're moving yourself forward through what's been a difficult emotional period. And you're doing it with your willpower, like your internal, this is where I'm going, I'm doing this now, and you're taking the action, you're taking the steps. And it's beginning to heal this old thinking. And as much as sort of there's a feeling here of still being a little bit challenged, it's like you're moving forward, you're making progress is what I'm hearing. The Seven of Pentacles says now you're getting to look at what the opportunity is and whether it's actually what you want to keep focused on, because I feel like some of the things perhaps that you've done in the past haven't brought you what you'd thought you might be able to generate from it. And so now you're in quite a good position, and just taking a solid look at something and saying, do I want to keep doing this same? Are my values the same? Because, Pentacles talk about the material world, but they also talk about our internal value system. But it's like something you've been quite focused on and spent the past few years looking at and working towards. It's kind of like, do I want to keep doing it the same way? Is my value system the same? Because I feel with the Ace of Cups here, this is about you finding a whole new emotional energy, one that feels just beautiful. Aces are all about new beginnings, and this is new beginning in an emotional energy. So following on from this Five of Pentacles, Three of Swords, there's an Ace of Cups coming. So this is a new emotional energy, and one that feels just fabulous. So tricky start to the week and energy in the week, but it's like a week of emotional healing is what I'm hearing. So are there any challenges for you, Taurus, in this week? Let's have a look. We've got the Moon card and the King of Cups showing. And the Three of Pentacles. So for some of you, and this is just a feeling, for some of you, you might be dealing with a father. It's just a very intuitive feeling I've got around that. But there is a theme here on the table of Pentacles and Cups. The Moon card talks about things coming to the surface and being seen, and sometimes how things from our unconscious that get brought to the surface for us to have a look at, like secrets get revealed, and sometimes this can be an internal thing as well. King of Cups can also speak about our emotional stability in a situation, and the Three of Pentacles is talking about how you can build something that's like a business or a home, or building something of value and worth, but it's from the ground up. Now, because these cards are sitting in the challenge energy, it's like perhaps it's about keeping your emotional balance and holding on to that vision of what it is that you're wanting to create. That is where the challenge sits for you, Taurus, because this week feels like, as I said, it's about healing the emotional energy. So the challenge is going to be keeping that balance despite the turbulence emotionally that might be going on around you, and seeing the truth of some things is the feeling that's coming through with that. So if they're the challenges, I'm just going to ask, what will help you, Taurus? What will come in and be the energy that helps you? What will help Taurus, please? So we've got the Seven of Cups and the Ace of Wands. Two of Cups. So many cups are on the table, Taurus. This could be for some of you to do with a relationship. And the Queen of Swords, loving that for you. So what's coming in to help you is the Seven of Cups, the Ace of Wands, the Two of Cups, and the Queen of Swords. So this feels great because it feels like in this emotional challenge that shows in this week, like you start the energy you've been in is like very clear, very focused, very powerful about kind of harnessing your will and moving forward to get your dreams, like to really work towards your dreams. And the energy of this week is this sense of moving through something that feels like it's been quite painful emotionally, but coming into this beautiful Ace of Cups energy So keeping an emotional balance as you're doing this. And what's coming in to help you is the Seven of Cups, which, because this is a helper card, it's like you find your way, you listen to your soul. When we get the Seven of Cups, it often says we can get quite confused about how we make a choice. And there's lots of different ways in life we can make a choice. And sometimes we have some unconscious drivers that are running our choice patterns. But because this is coming in as a helper card, my feeling of it is that you're really drawn to the soul energy here of choosing what's good for your soul, which ties in with this energy you've got at the start here. The Ace of Wands says that there's an absolutely inspired, new, creative feeling and energy that's coming with this. So there's inspired energy around. Two of Cups says you come into balance. You come into agreement. You come into partnership. There's an equity in the Two of Cups. As I said, for some of you, it might be about relationship because we've got a couple of cards on the table that might indicate that. But for others of you, and as I said, for some reason, this is feeling like father energy for some of you. And for others, the feeling is more general. It's more about you getting clear on what you want to create in your life and how you want to go forward, what your own value system is and how you're going to bring that into being. And the Queen of Swords sitting here, I love that. Queen of Swords is a very clear thinker. She likes truth and she's very decisive, like a hot knife through butter. Queen of Swords is not someone you'd want to mess with, but she's also very clear and she likes truth. She's got that clarity energy and decisive. She's very sure and certain. So it's like you come in with this strength and power, and then there's a bit of emotional energy and emotional healing to happen here. But the cards indicate here that you get through this with that power of who you are, Taurus, and you get through it in a really beautiful way. And there's a balance, a harmony, a coming together. This is everyone, there's an agreement reached. So, Taurus, I'm just going to close your reading out with a message from Spirit, please, for you. Please have a message for Taurus. That was a big clump, so I won't take a big clump. Okay, we've got the Knight of Cups. Five of Coins is sitting there again. Yeah. I feel like there's one more, Taurus. I just heard, no, that's it. Okay. So the message from Spirit is this Five of Coins is keep going. Keep going, because as challenging as it is with this emotional sense here, and this can be like a little bit of a feeling on the outside of doing it tough emotionally. There's a sense here of needing to heal this emotional energy, and it's keep going, because that's as tricky as it is, it's like you are moving forward. And the Knight of Cups coming in with this as well is that you have found what it is you want to take out into the world. So there's a sense here of, and this again, it's another cup card. So a lot of cups on the table for you, Taurus. Two aces as well. But the Knight of Cups says, this is a beautiful emotional energy of moving forward in a really loving, beautiful way. So I'm really happy with that for you as a message from Spirit. It's lovely. And the Queen of Swords here is like, woohoo. So a couple of aces on the table, a lot of emotional healing feeling about this spread, but you in your absolute power and strength, Taurus. All right. If you enjoyed that, please like, share and subscribe. Have a fabulous week, and bye from me.